In 2021, scammers stole over $7.7 billion in cryptocurrencies, including NFTs from victims all over the world, capitalizing on the growing popularity of cryptocurrency, which has been seeing billions of dollars invested in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital tokens. This was an increase of 81% over 2020. Furthermore, the overall value stolen in 2021 was the second highest in the previous 5 years after scammers took nearly $9 billion worth in 2019. So today in this video again, we're going to talk about the types of NFT scams and how to avoid them by obviously going over some examples. But before we start, it is important to note that I'm not a financial advisor and everything in this video is not financial advice. It is just my research-based prediction on the market. And the time has come to discuss NFT scams, so let's begin with the first one known as Frosties. Scammers are cashing in on NFT gold rush, as previously stated. A recent scam came to an end when two 20-year-old men, Ethan Nguyen and Honor Marcos Quidon Lacuna, were arrested in Los Angeles in connection with an alleged $1.1 million NFT fraud. In January, the two collaborated on the Frosties NFT collection, which featured 8,888 ice cream scoop cartoon characters that sold in just an hour on OpenSea. They promised early access to a connected Metaverse game, as well as other incentives such as the option to breed new Frosties from current characters to those who invested in the project. Instead, less than an hour after the coins launched on January 9th, Nguyen and Lacuna abandoned Frosties, shutting down the company's website and 25,000-strong Discord channel and transferring all the cash to their cryptocurrency wallets. On charges of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering, the two were apprehended. They risk a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison. Then came another Rockpool fraud, popular with the name Doodle Dragons. Just as Doodle Dragons was selling the NFTs and announcing on the now defunct Twitter account that they will be donating $30,000 to WWF for the first time. After a 2-minute wait, the person in charge of Doodle Dragons declared that the charity would be their bank account. As expected, this has sparked a lot of reactions on Twitter, with one user claiming that there is a specific place in hell for people who rock like this. NFTs aren't all made equal. The majority are cash grabs with little to no liquidity. Those minted the Doodle Dragons NFT believe they've been duped. Their SOL tokens have now vanished forever and leaving them with useless non-fungible tokens. Then finally comes with the most popular of all, Evolved Apes. On OpenSea, Evolved Apes is a collection of 10,000 NFTs. Some NFTs were traded during the initial drop, and the developer promised a blockchain fighting game that never happened. Evil Ape Rug removed the project a week after it was first released in October 2021. They withdrew 798 ETH in a series of transactions that were set aside for project-related expenses like paying the artists, marketing, and constructing the promised fighting game, among other things. Evil Ape also pulled down the project's official website and Twitter account as part of the rug pull. The NFTs, on the other hand, are still listed on OpenSea, with Evil Ape collecting a 4% commission on each new sale of the tokens. Now that you have seen these examples, let's move forward towards the type of NFT scams. The first is a Rockpool Scam. A rug pull is a scam in which project promoters who hype it up on social media abruptly cease supporting it and withdraw the investors' money once the price has been driven up. As a result, the price of the NFT plummets to zero, resulting in losses for NFT investors. A variant occurs when the developers of an NFT remove the ability to sell the token, in which case customer will be unable to sell since the developers have added code that prevents them from doing so. Then comes a phishing scam. The NFT phishing scam entails false adverts delivered via bogus websites and pop-ups that request users' private wallet keys or 12-word security seed strings. Scammers will hack into a wallet and deplete all the crypto and NFT collection placed in it once they got your wallet's key. After phishing scams, it comes to a bidding scam. Bidding scams occur when investors attempt to resell their purchased NFTs on the secondary market. Once they put the NFT for sale, In an NFT market, bidders may exchange your selected currency with low-value cryptocurrencies without informing you, thus causing you to lose money. Counterfeit NFTs are the fourth type. This occurs when scammers steal an artist's work and open a fake on NFT marketplace where they auction off counterfeit artwork. Unwary customers will then make purchases on an NFT with no value. Then, on the fifth spot, there's the pump and dump scam. Pump and dump scams occur when a group purchases NFTs to artificially increase demand. Unsuspecting investors who believe the NFTs have some worth will enter the auction and begin bidding higher. Once the bids rise, the scammers will profitably sell the NFTs, leaving investors with worthless assets. Number 6 is NFT giveaways or airdrop scams, which are quite popular right now. Scammers use social media to act as legitimate NFT trading platforms to promote NFT giveaways programs, often known as airdrop frauds. If you spread the message or sign up on their websites, the scammers will offer you a free NFT. They then prompt you to link your MetaMask wallet credential to get your prize. While doing so, they record what you input and begin stealing your NFT library after gaining access to your account. The seventh category is investor scam. Because of the relative anonymity afforded to NFT over the internet, trading scammers would frequently utilize it to develop enterprises that look like feasible investments, only to vanish with monies collected from interested parties. Finally, there's customer support impersonation, or simply getting wrecked, a phishing scam in which hackers impersonate customer support workers for blockchain marketplaces and contact knife buyers over Discord or Telegram. Under the guise of resolving concerns, NFT scammers would obtain personal information and access to cryptocurrency wallets by using false links and official-looking websites. Essentially, most common NFT scams work by either stealing your cryptocurrency wallet, login credential, or tricking you into believing you successfully purchased or sold a legitimate NFT. To avoid getting duped by such in OpenSea or Discord, follow the following rules. Number 1 is to get support via official channels. Customer support is never as fast as we want it to be, but soliciting help on social channels or Discord, where OpenSea does not provide official customer support, can make you a target for scammers. Then comes never sharing your secret recovery phrase. Your wallet's secret recovery phrase is private to you and should never be shared, even with those you trust. OpenSea is not a wallet provider and will never ask for your wallet's secret recovery phrase. Number 3 is to always use two-factor authentication. Enable two-factor authentication with apps like Google Authenticator and Authy, and avoid SMS 2FA where possible, since it can be vulnerable to attacks. And finally, when visiting websites and interacting with others on social media or Discord, be cautious. Avoid clicking on advertisements, photos, or links sent to you by strangers. Passwords should never be reused. When you use the same password for many accounts, you make yourself more exposed to account compromise. So that concludes today's video, and do let us know below if you have learned something from the video. If you have found the content helpful, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel to get us more subscribers and for weekly content like this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.